Hello viewers, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about citation basics, how to cite your work, your sources, and use the APA format to cite your work. So into details, we are going to use a PowerPoint, which is here, Basic Citations by Laura, the presenter. So what is citation? Citation is giving credit to original authors. Giving credit to original authors, like you have gotten an article on child increased death rates during birth. So you're going to cite by maybe Dr. Muhanga. He is the person who wrote those articles. So giving them credit by citing them in your published articles or any information you've got. That is one. And showing sources of information. Where did you get it from? The references. Was it a book? Was it an online book, an article, and it's used in academic writing, as we're going to see. Let's talk about the importance of this citation. Why is it important? Why should you cite your work? In the earlier video, we talk about plagiarism, right? Copying someone's work, and we talk about the different types. So once you cite, you are avoiding plagiarism. So let's look at the importance. Avoid plagiarism, which is copying someone's work or idea without giving them credit. Once you cite them, you've avoided that. Then builds credibility. Builds this credibility for the publishers or the authors or those articles, and help reader trace sources. Once you have got your research and you have got, once there's something I need to make it clear for myself, I wouldn't call you to ask where did you get the sources from, what is this paragraph saying, no? Through reference box you have indicated in the work, we are going to go and browse those and do research and get the authors and the articles and those detailed work that you might have not included in your research, to be precise. So help the reader to dig more into content by going further into the work by tracing the sources. And then we have examples and types. We have the in-text citation. The example is here. Once we talk about in-text citation, we start with the first name. In Africa, the first name is your surname, but in writings or official use, your first name is the Christian name. I am called Gloria. So if this was my article and they're trying to cite me, they will put here Laura and the year of publishing or the year I indicated in my article. Then the reference list, full sources at the end. Once you are done with your research work, you are done with those articles you have got with the citations, the sources. You have to cite the sources. You don't have to leave it out. You go to the end of your article and you cite the sources there. Those are called the reference list. The names of the publisher, the year. You can even cite the page if you're quite sure of where you got the information from. For example, the reference list. This is how the reference list look like. First name, a comma, maybe their initial, full stop. The year in bracket, and then the book title, maybe Animal Farm, by the publisher, the name of the publisher. That's how your reference list should look like. But this is done when you're filling manually. In our next video, we are going to learn how to cite the references, not manually but automatically. The reference list will just appear. That's what this course is for. We learn information sources and we repeat information illiteracy you have to be information literate. So based on our work today, we are going to look at the styles and the tools you're going to use. Styles and the tools. Styles, the APA, that's the common citation style everyone uses, and it's the most recommended in academic writings. Then we have the tools we have been talking about: Google Scholars, how Google Scholar is important, and how it gives in precise and explained work. Always follow required format, as I showed you here, especially if it's a reference, first name, a comma, then maybe the second name or the initial with the second name, a full stop, then the year of publishment, full stop, book title, full stop, and the publisher. This is the recommended format. And in-text citation, this is the format used. You write here your article, you put a comma, and then you cite the publisher and the year of publishing. That's the format as meaning. So basically, this is just an introduction or basic citation, the knowledge you need to have in order to be able to cite sources and cite publishers and what to do. If you have this basic knowledge we have looked at, you are going to make your work easier while you want to cite sources. So more work are going to be explained in my next video, where we are going to teach and learn how to cite using all this format we talked about, following all these rules, and you're going to see the visual demonstration. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more updates.